Zara literally said, "I have no case because I'm an indie artist." As much as we love Zara's on-point selection, the Spanish retailer has suffered its fair share of snafus. There's a reason that some of the store's customers affectionately refer to its high-end looking scores as Balenciaga's Almain. There are some serious resemblances between what we see on runways and what turns up on Zara racks weeks later. But it's not only the multi-million-dollar fashion giants being reinterpreted into fast fashion. This week, Instagram beloved illustrator Tuesday Basson has come forward with some troubling accusations against the retailer. On Tuesday, the LA-based artist took to social media to share her ongoing ordeal as an independent brand going against a huge international enterprise. "Over the past year, Zara has been copying my artwork thanks to all that have tipped me off. It's been a lot of you," Basson wrote on Instagram. "I had my lawyer contact Zara, and they literally said I have no case because I'm an indie artist and they're a major corporation and that not enough people even know about me for it to matter." Basson pointed to a few specific instances where Zara allegedly copied some of her signature pins and patches, which she sells on her website. While Basson plans on pursuing legal action, the costs have already weighed on her, with an initial letter of contact reportedly costing her $2,000 already. "I first noticed the copies in early 2016, when hundreds of fans reached out to me privately to ask if I was working with them or if they were plagiarizing my work," Basson told Refinery29. She says that since then, she's noticed 4 of her designs being lifted by the Spanish retailer, but, when approached, the defendant's legal team argued her work was too simple to build a case, especially given her brand's reach compared to that of Zara. Basson isn't backing down, though. "This type of infringement has an awful impact on the livelihood of an artist," she said. "This is how I support myself, and they are diluting my brand by literally stealing from me." The illustrator is looking to get compensated for her designs. Basson may have a much smaller business and name than the brands that typically provide, well, heavy inspiration for certain designs, but she has amassed a loyal following for her work. "So, 88,000 Instagram followers don't matter," Zara. Quickly, many responded to the illustrator's call to action to share, repost, and retweet, including bloggers and fellow creators like Nicolette Mason, Tess Holliday, and Akila Hughes, who may feel strongly about this because of her recent scuffle with Buzz Ironed. Other designers also came forward with their own experiences with having their work plagiarized. "Now, let's get one thing straight. We're used to seeing Zara release designs that are eerily similar to those from high-end designers, but seeing work cribbed from an indie illustrator just rubs us the wrong way." Basson shared an excerpt from a letter allegedly sent to her by the retailer's legal team, in which they supposedly argue that her case is hard to prove because Zara's reach is so much greater than her own. "Accountability is long and notoriously difficult with the media-shy Spanish company," according to a 2012 report in the New York Times. "It's partly because Zara's designers are anonymous." Even Christian Louboutin lost to Inditex in court. Basson could still have a case on her hands. though, because of copyright protection, given the down-to-the-detail similarities between her work and that sold at Zara, according to the fashion law. Sure, the fashion industry has plenty of scary good fakes and knockoffs, partly because of how difficult it is for designers, brands, and artists to actually protect their designs. But that doesn't mean we're desensitized enough to not know when a copycat moment is flat out wrong. The $100 billion company supposedly going after up-and-comers. It's a seriously upsetting move from a retailer that, to its credit, allows access to on-trend styles on a budget, as our closets can attest. We were rooting for you, Zara, but you're really making us feel a lot like Taylor Swift fans feel right about now. Extremely, extremely disappointed.